This is Chris Newman from Anderson University IT. This video is web print for iPad. One thing students have told us they'd like to be able to do is to print to the Open Lab printers from their personal laptops or iPads. You can do that now using the web print application. This video will cover the iPad app, and we'll do the process for laptops on another video. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up Safari or any web browser. We're going to go to a web address that you don't really need to remember because we're only going to do this once, which is auprint.andersonuniversity.edu/webprint. This website's going to open up and you're going to be prompted to log in. Use your student username and password. For demonstration purposes, we're just going to use a test account here, Jacob Test, but again, you'll use your andersonuniversity.edu username and password. Once you're logged in, you'll see a couple options. The one we want to press right now is Print. Next, we're going to click the Print Manager icon. Now we're going to select Install. Just click that. Clicking that Install button is going to go ahead and launch the App Store. It's going to take you right to the app that you need to install. Just select Install on this. Go ahead and let the App Store install the application. When that changes from installing to open, do not press open. We don't want to do that yet. I'm going to go ahead and minimize, or actually I'm just going to go ahead and close the App Store. We don't need the App Store anymore. If we go back to Safari, now we go to step 2, which is Configure. Go ahead and click that. That's going to open our app and it's going to configure our app. With our app now configured, we're going to go ahead and log in and using your same username and password just like you did before. After hitting save, select Trust. Now that we've got our app configured and we're logged in, we're going to show you a couple features. On the left, you can see different things you can use. You've got photo print, quick print, and website print. And we're going to do a few examples of these, show you how they work. So I'm just going to minimize this app and we're going to open our browser. Our browser is still set up for the Print Manager Plus setup. We don't really need this step anymore, so what I'm going to do is log out, and then we're going to go to a different website. To give you a typical example of how you might use this to print a document, I'm just going to go ahead and log into Moodle by typing in moodle.andersonuniversity.edu, and I'm going to log in under the student account. Okay, now that I'm logged in, I'm going to choose just something like Moodle 101, and I'm going to go ahead and choose, just for an example, this syllabus, which is a PDF document. When the document opens, you'll notice at the top a gray bar, and one of the options is Open in Web Print. That's going to launch Web Print app and load this document. All you need to do is just hit Upload and Print. This is going to upload your document to the print queue. It'll launch Safari and you just log in with your username and your password like you did before. Once you're successfully logged in, if you go to print, you'll see the document that you uploaded is ready in stage 1. Stage 2 lets you choose which Open Lab printer you want to use, either Button or Watkins Lab. You can just switch back and forth. Last step is printing options. It's a pretty good idea just to leave this standard. After hitting next, it'll go to processing, where you'll see a summary screen, how much it's going to cost, and when you're ready, just hit print now. That pretty much completes the printing process. Obviously, you want to be near the printer when you print. Let's look at some other ways you can actually print from different sources. The quick print feature lets you just choose some text from any source. I'm just going to go to the andersonuniversity.edu website and just choose any old text as an example. So if I go to this website, this is the front page. If I scroll down, I'm just going to take some of this text by pushing on the screen and selecting some text. I'm going to hit copy, and then I'm going to go back to my Print Manager app, and we're going to use the quick print option. If I touch inside that window and hold it, I can paste. This lets me print whatever I find on the web. You'll also notice in the top left-hand corner at the top it says Quick Print Text, so I can print it later if I like. Let's look at photo print. If I click on that, I can choose from my camera roll and choose a picture from that I would like to print. And hey, look at that. It's the printer from the Button Lab. I'm going to print this out, and it's the same process that we used before. I can just upload and print from here. The last option is you can choose to print an entire web page. If I select this entire address of the andersonuniversity.edu website, go back to my web print app, and then go to website print, it automatically populates that window with the website I just visited. And the print method for that is just the same as everything else. The last thing you may want to do is go up here and remove any of the printable files so it doesn't get cluttered. Just simply choose those and hit delete. The last thing you'll want to do is go to the top right hand corner where your username is listed and go ahead and log out. That covers the iPad app. We'll cover printing from your personal computer in another video. Don't forget to follow us on facebook.com/AU Information Technology.